So we have come together and created the Anna Miranda rights.
It's so
Eh,
good.
It really is great. It's epic. So just like you're used to hearing on TV, even though it never happens like that in real life, you only get read the Miranda rights if you're being interrogated, but that's neither here nor there.
You have the
So
right to
first
remain
part,
silent.
you sure do. You have the right to remain silent, but edgy. Everything you dub and adapt can and will be used against you in a court of weebs and otakus. Anything you produce can and will be used against you in the court of public opinion. You have the right to speak to an ace attorney and to have an ace attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an ace attorney, one will be provided for you at weeb expense. Do you understand the rights I have just read you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to defend your crimes to the community of the anime addicts?
I feel like we needed the Law and Order sound right there. Dun, dun.
The SVU chime.
Yeah. Do you have it? It's not.
I have everything. I just can't. I can't be
Just
everywhere.
can't find it.
Look. I'm not a chameleon. I'm not Asimov. Can't be everywhere at once. There we go. All right. What's up? What's up next here? What's up first here? Yeah, we had a softball.
We do. We have a little bit of a softball. And I am charging Demon Slayer with identity theft of Michael Jackson.
What?
Yes.
I
What
agree.
The main villain is definitely trying to take Michael Jackson's identity.
Oh.
Muzan is... I don't know how he can't go to jail for this.
Okay, let's have a look.
She's absolutely accurate. He is literally from the script of Thriller. He is Michael Jackson from Thriller, without question.
And,
Oh, yeah.
identity theft is a crime, Jim. So,
Okay, I can see it. He's got the hat. Yeah, he's a little vampire-like, sort of. He's a demon, whatever. I guess vampires are kind of demons.
Well, lucky for Muzin, identity theft is simply a misdemeanor. So he gets off with community service and probably time served from his initial arrest for this egregious offense.
Wait a minute. So, if somebody were to steal my identity and put me into credit card debt, it's a misdemeanor, or is
So
there
the
an
actual
that would
act
be
of
also be
identity
fraud,
theft.
too.
okay?
The
okay,
act
it
of
would be
identity theft alone is a misdemeanor. Any type of transactions that are made while using that identity each comes under a specific criminal charge of theft, some type of theft. So it all depends on the state you live in. Felony theft can be anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 to $2,000. So every time they commit a crime using your identity, and then you incur a loss, let's say it's at the end of the day, it's a federal crime because that money coming from a bank is federally insured. So we partner with the Secret Service and federal entities when we're working the bigger financial crime cases.
Mitz, I think we can change our podcast genre from entertainment to educational because we're going to learn so much during this topic.
You're gonna have you're gonna be ready to be a DA by the time we get done with this. A DA in anime.
Just in case you all are curious, I have been a police officer for 12 years, still serving in the greater DC area.
What kind of community service will he have to do, Otaku?
He's clearly going to have to teach the children how to dance.
Oh, God.
Oh no! Keep him away from
Don't
the
let him
children.
near
the children.
Keep him away
Not
from the
let
children.
Muzan near the children.
Oh my gosh! Jeez Louise!
Attention downtown units, we have a 510 in progress.
All right, we got another one here. I
Who's
would
going
like.
next?
I'll go ahead and go next. Otaku Cop's got his own here, but let's run through some of the easy ones here. So, I would like to commit Madhouse Studios of the egregious crime of continuing and epically failing to make any and all comic books into anime. Some examples of Western comics. So, for some examples include Wolverine, the X-Men anime, the Iron Man anime, and the Blade anime, which all came out in the similar period of time, but there are other examples as well. And each and every one of these are downright awful. So I want to... it's a crime of ruining people's fandoms and making people very sad. What do you think?
I think you could almost go with another identity theft, impersonating a Marvel comic, because I worked at Best Buy when these things were being published, if you will. And let me tell you, those things sat on the shelf, untouched, unbought. Like, you literally could blow dust off of them. They were awful. They were
Oh, yeah.
just awful.
Yeah.
It absolutely impersonating a Marvel crime. For me, because I'm such a Marvel head, it's straight to jail for them. Straight to jail. How
Straight to
dare you?
jail. Do not pass
Straight
go.
to jail.
No bail.
Oh, wow. There you go, bitch. Enjoy Big Bubba. All right, you gonna eat your cornbread?
Caroline?
All right.
Oh, wait a second. I got to drop this.
We've got a 415 at Rogers Salvation and Scrap.
All right. Next up on the chopping block, domestic girlfriend is getting charged
Jesus.
with disturbing the peace because this dumpster fire show just took over the lives of everybody, the degenerates and the non-degenerates alike, and it made us all trashier because this show is just I think we are worse people after this show came out.
But is being trashy a crime? Only the
I
cop
don't
can
know,
tell
that's
us.
up to the cop.
Being trashy in and of itself isn't a crime, but the way you perform your trashiness is what makes it criminal. For example, well, I can't fault my man. He banged two sisters. He's got game. It's not his fault that he's got
Damn.
riz. I mean, that's not a crime against him.
He's
but the
guilty of
show
murdering
itself
that. Murdering
was
that ish.
it was such a dumpster fire. It definitely indecent exposure. Probably a little bit of I guess it would be a third degree sex offense because she was technically a teacher and he was a student, so that's very much frowned upon. The older sister was a
Yeah.
teacher in the school, and he was a student still at the time.
Could
So
also be considered
that's bad.
pedophilia, I think.
Definitely, she would land on the front page of some local news station. That should get the SVU chime. Yeah, straight to jail. Domestic
but
girlfriend.
the show itself.
The
you
show
know-
itself, straight to jail.
Okay.
Straight to jail.
Okay, otaku.
Okay, Mitsugi and I are both passionate about this one. We're gonna touch again because I brought this up the last time I was on the podcast. Neon Genesis Evangelion. You are charged with numerous offenses to the anime community. First off, Shinji, indecent exposure and public masturbation.
He did pull his penis
the
out, didn't
franchise, he surely did. The franchise as a whole, abandonment and neglect to the community, as that whole ending, or whatever the fuck that was, that fever dream that Mitsugi and I were put through back in the 90s. It just for me, they can go straight to maximum penitentiary for the way that they handled the end of that show.
You know what's so
You're going federal, no daylight, 1 hour of exercise a day, meals through the door.
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
You know, honestly, the saddest thing about this type of thing is that this was an anime that came out in a bunch of DVDs. So imagine if you're a person who's like going to Sam Goody back in the day, or what the fuck other
Bro, we had to do Blockbuster VHS.
Blockbuster, maybe. I think you're a little ahead of me, and you're a little earlier than me in the timeline. But like, I'm at Sam Goody picking up a 3-episode DVD for $20, right? And then you end up with 8 of these things for the whole season, of anime, right? You got 8 of these. Maybe they make a nice little picture when you put them on your shelf or not. I'm pretty sure the Ava ones didn't. But you're like $200 fucking in the hole on Evangelion, and then you get that fucking ending. That's savage. I mean, that's a year and a half of Netflix, and you just take it right in the ass. You know, it's like, which is what I hope this
No
anime
spit,
gets.
no lube, no how's your father, just straight.
No reach around, no, didn't even spit on it. He just, raw and hard. Anyway,
Straight
okay.
to jail.
Straight to jail.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Dispatch reporting at 503. Suspect in control of an LSPD tactical unit vehicle.
Next, I have Fruits Basket, which is charged with child abuse because Aikido needs some fucking repercussions because what the fuck? Like, they're just all chill at the end of that, like
There
nothing.
are
I know Carolyn
so
has
many
some thoughts
things
about
that this
that,
show
too.
could be charged with.
So many things.
But you love it so much.
I love Fruits Basket so much.
What does that say
It's
about you?
a lot, I think. But I just really have an issue with Aikido never having any real repercussions and everybody just vibing with it and all the
So what does he do exactly?
they abuse pretty much everybody in the Soma family. As children, as adults.
And
No.
it's like, well,
But
they're
I
hurting
was-
too. And I'm like, no, let's not do this.
Yeah, let's not
defend
perpetuate
the abuser
abuse.
here.
Yeah, so definitely need something. What are you taking them in for, Otaku? What do they get?
They're definitely glossing over. Like, if I, as a police officer, responded to that house, there would be felony child physical assault charges. Felony, not misdemeanor. Felony.
Well, yeah, they
numerous
fucking
counts.
locked people up in a shack.
Yeah. False imprisonment. There would be a statutory rape.
Yeah.
Attempted murder.
Bestiality. Numerous counts of bestiality. They're all going to jail. Every single one of them.
The Somas get raided.
Is that all?
Straight to
Is
jail.
that all?
Straight to
We can
jail.
make a whole episode about this.
I haven't seen enough Fruits Basket to really weigh into well, but because all I saw was the original, back in the day, so I had to.
Doesn't cut it.
Doesn't cut it, she says. Suck it
Yeah,
up,
the new
Mitz.
version definitely shines the light on some of the more abusive scenes, for sure. It's
yeah,
pretty graphic.
for sure. Yeah.
Attention all units. Civilians reporting a 983.
All right, what do we got now?
It's your
It's
turn.
your turn, Myth.
Oh, it's my turn? All right. Well, speaking of things that just shouldn't exist at all, the anime Super Lovers, which I'm very curious of why Otaku Cop highlighted this as one that you know about. Because I watched it. Oh, wait, but before you defend yourself, wait for the preamble.